while we're waiting for GTA 6 to come out next year, and don't be surprised if it gets delayed, which is a good thing in my opinion, you still have a ton of great open world games to play. My favorites happen to be those that let you be a crook or a cop. I've assembled 10 of my favorite open world games where crime is a key element of the gameplay. I've listed these in order of my personal top 10 preference. If you're on PC, most of these games can be had for about $20 or so in the Steam store. Starting with number 10 is the highly underrated Sleeping Dogs. Set in modern-day Hong Kong, you're an undercover cop infiltrating a deadly local gang. The melee combat in this game is second to none. The environmental kills are truly satisfying, and of course you can get yourself on the wrong side of the cops as well, even though you're a cop. It's about $20 on Steam. Number 9 is Just Cause 3. They released Just Cause 4, but in my opinion, Just Cause 3 is a better game. Released in 2015, this game is designed to let you unleash chaos in a fictional island nation called Medici. The open world is huge, and your task is to help rebels to overthrow the tyrannical dictatorship that has overrun the country. This game is filled with destructible content and the best explosions of any game I've ever played. Equipped with a parachute, wingsuit, grapple hook, and tether, anything is possible. You can pilot any vehicle in the game, and if an enemy chopper shows up, you can grapple to it, toss the pilot, and blow the crap out of everything with it. Your character is the very definition of one-man army. Again, about $20 on Steam. So, you want to be a gangster, see? For number 8, there's always a venerable GTA 4 on PC as well, or the 360 or PS3 if you're set up with those. The game averages about $19 on the Steam store, so it's very affordable on the PC, and you can add some amazing mods that update the game's graphics to a more modern standing. About $20 on Steam. Sadly, the newest console release of the game is for the 360 and PS3. Number 7 on my list is Far Cry 5. It was on sale recently for console at under $20, but it's currently $60 on the Steam store. I'd wait for a sale on this one, but it's still an incredible game. While it did take some heat from the critics on release, revisiting it, you'll find it's a blast to play. Another great title coming in at the $20 mark is my number 6 selection of Infamous Second Son. Sadly, it's only ever been released on the PS4, but with Sony releasing a lot of titles on the PC of late, you might find it in the Steam store soon enough. In the game, you play as a teenager with superpowers fighting against a tyrannical government agency called the Department of Unified Protection, whose task it is to track down and eliminate the threat of mutants like you. It's a lot of fun to play, and you have great skills to play with. Coming in at number 5 is the venerable Red Dead Redemption 1. Releasing on PC at the end of the month after 14 years, it'll retail for $60. It's also available for the PS4. It's a definitive Western open world game with one of the best stories of any video game and a lot of fun gameplay. L.A. Noire comes in at number 4 on my list. I love this game. The open world is very cool looking, and I love the period elements of the game. It just feels like you're back in the late 40s. The face animations are just incredible, accurate enough that you have to study a face to tell if a suspect is lying or not. $20 on Steam and consoles, it's a bargain. Number 3 is Watch Dogs 2. This is a great game with a beautiful open world. San Francisco has all of the main landmarks you'd expect, and the gameplay is a blast. Mostly stealth, the ability to hack everything is just incredible fun to cause chaos in the beautiful city. The city includes a bit of Oakland and Silicon Valley as well. The game still retails for $50. You might want to wait for a sale, but it is, in my opinion, well worth the current asking price. Sliding in at number 2 is Mafia Definitive Edition. This is a great period open world with tons to explore, and it really gives the vibe of Chicago in the 30s during the heyday of mafia activities in the Windy City. Bearing in mind it's a fictional version of Chicago, the city looks beautiful. The cars handle extremely well and the gunplay is a blast. You can typically find the game for less than $10 on most platforms. And finally, holding my top spot on this list at number 1, we have Red Dead Redemption 2. What can be said here that has not already been said? This game released 6 years ago and it looks as good or better than anything releasing today. To be honest, in the beginning I was disappointed in the hair and cloth in this game, but it more than makes up for that with its gameplay, unique missions, and NPC dialogue, and the overarching story is second only to Red Dead Redemption 1 in my opinion. You just can't go wrong with this game. Currently retailing for $20 at the PlayStation Store and $60 on Steam. As a bonus here, I want to mention Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I love the open world in this game. Many of the interiors are explorable, the stealth mechanics are superb, and I found this game to be a blast. I've played many of the games in this series, and I have to single this one out as my personal favorite. I didn't mention GTA 5, and the reason is that I think everyone, including non-gamers, are aware of what a stunning achievement that game is. You don't need me to sell you on it. It's my personal favorite video game of all time, bar none. I'll call out Rockstar's NPC AI though. While the enemy AI is not always the best, the general AI of NPCs that are wandering around is excellent.
Hello, and how are you?
Fine. I'm kind of learning that money doesn't grow on trees. Unless you're like a beaver, right? And wood is kind of like your currency.
In most of the Rockstar games, the pets are super reactive and act in a way that very well mimics the real world and contributes to the immersive nature of the game in ways that almost all other video games cannot hold a candle to. If you crash into an NPC, they react.
Hey there!
You fucking
I can't believe this.
If you pull a gun, they react.
Let me check my books. Reckon that get-up is against the law.
Here's my bid.
Calling you? Yeah.
Okay, put that away for me, huh?
I'll buy it. It's not as it looks.
Let's hurry up to the part where
Keep that up, and
you'll be
where you
going
point that
down
thing.
them steps, Beth. Let's make
Hey, you ain't gonna need that iron.
All right.
If you get too snotty with them, they'll call a cop.
You're a total moron.
That's it, I'm calling the old bell. Yes, hi. Can you send someone down here right away? Hey, move!
Who let the simpleton out of the asylum?
What's wrong with you?
That man there's sick in the head, I tell
All
you.
right, we'll leave it there.
Enough of that. I'm fetching
You need to open your eyes.
I cannot think of any other open world games where the NPCs are programmed as well as Rockstar's games. Okay, that's it for me. Let me know in the comments what your favorites are and what you're playing right now. If you liked the video, please click like, and until the next video, take care.